When you wake up in the morning, do you feel exhausted, physically, emotionally, and mentally drained, as if just the mere thought of stepping out of bed is an impossible task to do? Yet you've got responsibilities and you have to push through. This simple visualization exercise that I do on a daily basis will enable you to protect your energy, and by protecting your energy, make you enjoy the experience throughout the day, even if your energy feels low when you wake up. So before you even get out of bed with your eyes still closed, imagine that you're putting on an invisible cloak, a coat, something, a garment that actually protects your physical body. It's got a hood so it protects your head, and it goes all the way down to your toes. Then I imagine that my soles of my feet are growing roots that connect me to Mother Earth, and the crown of my head has got a little opening where it connects me to light source energy from above. Now, whether you are spiritual or you've got a religious background, you can call it God, you can call it light, you can call it source, whatever. But you are connected from above and below, and you are feeling grounded and supported by those both connections. And depending on what your energy levels feel, you may choose to add some additional support around you. And this is where I imagine from my waist, I've actually got these really thick ropes that have got a bit of elasticity. So something like a bungee rope, where it enables you to feel grounded into earth again and supported, so you're held upright. At the same time, there is a bit of flexibility and give that, depending on what comes your way during the day, that you can flex, but you can still feel that you are kept upright, that you're not going to fall, that you're not going to break down, that things aren't going to feel hopeless and you're going to feel helpless as a result. You want to feel resilient, strong, and supported. And then what I imagine is that this cloak starts expanding beyond my physical body. I push it out into the room that I am currently in. And by doing that, what I mean is, if you believe in auras, then you want to have it wider than your physical body so it covers your aura, because that is an energetic field that absorbs energy from other people, and it also pushes energy into other people. And this is where the simple terms that I'm sort of using is negative and positive energy. And by negative, it's where there is a lot of kind of narrative, stories, beliefs that are not helpful, that are not necessary, that are not kind. And then we've got the ones that are positive, that are inspiring and empowering, that are helping and supporting you to take action that is going to bring more joy and contentment into your life. So by waking up, doing this visualization exercise where you're cloaking yourself, depending on how your energy is feeling, adding additional support, then what this field, this cloak field, is actually doing is, when negativity is trying to come in, then it bounces against this cloak, this invisible field, and it makes you aware, present, and conscious. And then you get to choose, am I going to allow this to come in, or am I going to say, today isn't the day that I'm going to allow this in, because I don't have the emotional, physical, or mental capacity, energy in a sense, to deal with this. So therefore, I'm going to decline having that conversation, or I'm not going to do the scroll on social media, I'm not going to watch the news, I'm not going to listen to the radio, if the messaging is going to deplete my energy. On the flip side, if it's something positive, then you also get the choice to, am I going to let this in? And for a lot of people, They will let the negative in, but they will not allow the positive in because they don't believe they deserve the positive. So this is where it becomes a self-awareness kind of exercise as well, but we're going to keep it simple. This is about protecting your energy. So when you've got the internal dialogue, because we've got internal chatter that's happening all the time, some of it will be positive and some of it will be negative. When it is negative and when it becomes unkind and unhelpful, then we get to choose whether we allow this to go out into the world. When someone says something and it might trigger us or it might make us, oh wow, I'm feeling anger or resentment, then do you respond with anger and resentment, or do you allow that feel to bounce it back, make you self-conscious and aware, and then you get to choose, well, actually, no, they were well-intentioned, I'm interpreting it in a way that isn't helpful. So therefore, no, I'm not going to react. I'm going to slow down, becoming present and conscious, and then I'm going to choose how I'm going to respond. So I'm responding from a place of intention, kindness, and compassion, and not just reacting. So this protective field enables you to become more self-aware, more present, more conscious. So you're not depleting your energy, you're making conscious choices and decisions to who you interact with that day. What are you going to allow into your energetic field? And by doing so, you're protecting your energy. Now, for some of us, there's days where you will wake up and you're probably at 100% charge. But then there'll be other days where maybe you're at 25%. So that 25% days, you need to make conscious decisions to make sure that that 25 is going to last you from the moment you wake up until the moment you're going to go back to bed. So you need to make more kinder choices for yourself, whether it is rescheduling a meeting, whether it is postponing or cancelling an event or an interaction. These are choices and decisions that you get to make, but you're making them from a place of, I'm protecting my energy. Don't view it as I'm being selfish, I'm being like self-centered, and therefore I can't do that. I need to be and do for everyone else. That's a different kind of challenge, an obstacle that we can overcome via other videos and other content that I can create. But this is about protecting your energy. So try it out. You've got nothing to lose. It takes between a minute or 2 minutes to actually do the visualization exercise. You don't have to wait until tomorrow morning to do it. You can just literally make the decision to close your eyes and do the exercise right now and see how that feels and play around, make it a fun experience. When I first came across this visualization exercise over 25 years ago now, the person that was relaying it, they had a whole it was a bell jar coming down, and they had the theme song from the A-Team playing as it was coming down, in order to make it a fun, enjoyable experience. For me, it is about putting on the cloak and doing the grounding, and then the connection to Source and to Mother Earth, and feeling supported. Also checking in with my body wisdom. How am I feeling today in my body? What do I need today? So you're starting from that place of kindness and compassion towards yourself, because then that has a ripple effect in all your interactions. So try it out. Let me know in the comments below if you found it useful. If you've liked this type of content, please like and subscribe to the channel for more information on how to truly show up for yourself, how to live your best life, and do what brings you joy and contentment, because that is what this whole life experience is all about. So go out and seize the day. Try the exercise. Let me know how it went. And then remember, there's always choices in life, so choose wisely. Bye until the next one.